It's her birthday or some shit.
Hey,
Libras.
Hey.
Yeah, man. So
Let's run.
We gotta do the cheers again.
Yeah, definitely. 100. It's a take 2.
Take 2 on that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit, my bad.
Cheers.
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 To the THC
Salud,
community.
dinero y
Cheers.
amor, porque belleza sobra.
To the THC community.
My bad. That's health, money, health, wealth, and love. Because beauty is in abundance, right?
That's what's up.
You already know what it is,
Cheers.
man. You be the underboss, the apex. My partner Hurricane Joe Easy in the building. Fuego Talk is back with some very, very special invited guests. We got the one and only Krista motherfucking Jones.
Thank you guys.
And Henry, right?
Henry.
From Weedy's in the building, y'all. Yes, this is a very special episode of Fuego, because this is like a THC infused episode. We got THC crew, Sauce Kings, we got THC Grows, right?
Yeah.
And
And
Weed Seeds.
And
So
Weed
it's like a
Seeds.
big time collaboration here. Shouts to the Highly Connected app as well, right?
Yep.
Where all the dopest people in the space come together
Yes, sir.
and vibe. Yeah,
yeah.
man. So it's a pleasure to have y'all. Thank you for coming through, y'all.
Appreciate you having us.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Can we let's get into it real quick, because Fuego Talk is just about getting into it right away. So let's give everybody a little bit of background on what you got going on with the THC Grows. Yeah. Let's talk about THC Grows first, and then, the Highly Connected
we'll
app,
slap
you know
it
what
back over to the
we'll bring
Wheat
it-
Tea.
Oh yeah, no, so the THC Girls is a brand I created about a decade ago as I was building my career in the cultivation side. I heard a lot of the industry pitfalls, they couldn't sell product, and really I just started putting 2 and 2 together. Straight out of high school, I was, in the mix, and so
Nice.
authentically, organically becoming an influencer, brand ambassador, what it is today, just doing that from the very beginning. So once I took, I understood the consumer base, right? I understood what was needed,
Yes.
and just understood that was needed to fill a void in the industry. Right. So started the THC Girls, and then as I continued to understand the community, the industry, I launched the Highly Connected app.
Yes.
And so just really cultivating a community in an area that we could ping pong and balance, things and movement off of each other in order to compete with the things that are going on today in the space.
On the outside world.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
I feel
we
you.
stay highly connected together, and we, put that energy and the effort in the space so we could have that production go rapid, because it's a crazy world, so.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's crazy because, like, we're from the era, like I said, we're from that era where this was all taboo, right? And it's kind of like now it's become mainstream.
Right.
So it's like you got
real
like these
mainstream.
corporate people even trying to get involved, right? And
Yeah. You
take
gotta be
over the
ready.
space,
Take
right?
over, yeah.
Yeah. So I like what you guys are doing and kind of keeping it, with
Yeah.
the grassroots people, connecting all the
The dots.
the real movers and shakers that really started stuff from the bottom.
Definitely.
So, Henry,
That's what's
let's talk
up.
a little bit about Weed Seeds, man. Let them know a
Talk
little bit of
about it.
background.
Absolutely.
What you got going on? Yeah.
I got it. Yeah, talk about it.
Well, actually, first of all, I brought you guys some
Some
goodies.
goodies.
A good, bag over here, and
Thank you, man. Thank you. Oh man. Oh wow.
you already
You know what?
He's
He's a smart guy.
Man.
Yeah. He's a smart guy. He's a smart guy.
That's how.
Yeah. You know what?
Time out.
He's a smart guy.
I'm trying to figure this out. How did the gentleman make the show? How in the world the gentleman made this show?
He said he came bearing gifts. What can I say?
Gifts.
I couldn't turn him down. He made me an offer I couldn't refuse.
He broke through all barriers. He broke through all barriers. So when your company's worth $1 billion, you'll be on the show.
Yeah, that's what it is. Man. That's what it is. Yeah, man. Shouts to Henry being the first. You popped the cherry, man. You're the
First male.
first
We're proud
male
of
on
you,
the
bro.
show.
Very honored in the show.
Yeah.
First male guest.
Yes.
To
Yeah.
be many of more now.
Yeah, because we've been
More.
really
Thank you.
focused on my partner's
On
been
women.
focused on
Yes.
on empowering the women and really giving the
Absolutely.
women a platform to shine, because women are winning.
Yes.
You know
That's
what I'm
what's
saying?
up.
So,
Yeah, and
He's
actually
heavy on
something
that.
that Krista didn't mention, she's also a part of the Women's Cannabis Chamber of Commerce.
Another one.
And Weed Seeds has also been blessed with the Highly Connected app, because we were able to connect. We've been able to connect with a lot of great people in the industry, like you said, trailblazers and grassroots
Right.
people.
absolutely.
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, we're the ones, like I said, my partner's been an advocate as well as myself for, 3 decades plus already. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
For this whole the whole space, THC and everything else.
Legends before legends.
Legends.
Like I said, we like to say to
Yeah.
everybody, I was doing it when you wasn't even born on the Pampers. This is just the
Yes.
truth.
It's that. Yeah.
And I'm still
Exactly.
19, by the way.
He looks like a kid when he shaves. He looks like a kid.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So
This is
Weed
awesome.
Teas, it's an online marketplace where dispensaries and brands can showcase what they have and they create their own section within Weed Teas. And we're not gonna say it in the show, but you can basically you can go get your stuff.
So it's kind of like you mentioned like. Right?
Yeah,
Cannabis,
it's like the Amazon of
No, what was it? The Amazon. My
the
bad. What did I
Amazon.
say?
Yeah, the Amazon.
My bad. Did I say
Weed
that?
Teas,
I said the
yeah.
wrong
Weed
word.
Teas is like
I
the
see.
Amazon.
Right.
Actually, Time Magazine said that about us
Right.
in an article recently.
Wow,
And,
already
and-
popping with time?
Shouts to
Gee,
Time
damn,
Magazine.
okay, it's
Yeah.
really popping. I was about
Big
to say,
time.
do
Yeah.
you have a jingle? Do you have a jingle or commercial? I mean, you have a commercial, but
need
do you have
that.
a
We
jingle?
need that.
You know
We
what's
can
crazy?
produce that
I
for
see
you.
it already. I
Well,
see it.
make it
yeah,
happen.
we
can make it happen
We
for
gotta,
you.
we gotta make something happen.
We got you.
Wait.
We'll make it happen.
I got it
It's
already.
you can feel it that
Yeah,
people
yeah.
are asking for it,
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
reason why is also because on 2021 we launched what's called Weed Teas Mobile,
Great,
and it's the
great.
mobile trucks that we started a whole new industry down here in Miami.
Yeah.
We started the whole Weed Teas mobile trucks
Movement, yeah.
and a movement. Now
I think
we're,
like I was saying it before. I think
Yeah.
I think the Weed
The
Teas truck
videos,
actually made
yeah.
a cameo in Salazar's latest video with the Southern Grammar
Yeah,
Boys.
it
Shouts to
did,
my
it
brother
did.
Gold and Keith Swagger.
Swag, yeah.
Yeah, what was the song called? Streets
Watching,
Watching or something, right?
yeah,
Streets
yeah.
Watching.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
the Weed
Yeah,
the Weed
yeah.
Teas truck comes out of it, man.
And the Weed
Shouts
Teas
to Sal, man. Shouts to my brother Salazar at Tabaquero.
well,
But yeah, man.
thank you
Dope.
for the shout out.
Yeah, yeah. You guys got a nice little cameo.
Free
with it.
promo. is
Yeah.
in there,
Yeah. Hey, it's all love, man.
It's
Look,
a- it's a-
it's all it all connect.
It's a
Comes back
tool.
around. Look,
And-
we're here now.
Exactly.
Now we're gonna do the theme song for him.
Now we're gonna do the
It's gonna
theme
come
song.
back.
It's
got it.
Full.
I
full
see it.
And we need
Yeah,
it. And you
full
know why?
circle.
Yeah, it's
Organic.
now it's
Organic.
become such an
Organically, right?
iconic part
Beautiful.
of Wynwood.
Yeah.
The
It's
Weed
right.
Teas mobile truck
It-
becomes
right.
such an iconic part of Wynwood.
It's almost like a
and-
landmark.
Can I-
You
can
can
I-
see it,
can
you're
I
like,
say
oh, there it
something?
goes.
Yeah.
Watch this. Can I say something?
Yeah.
We know we've been here for a long time, so we know. Like on South Beach, the cops would harass you. Like,
Yeah.
and it's still going on South Beach. But what I'm saying is, in Wynwood, it's accepted to smoke cannabis outside.
Right.
And now it's even
And in the
accepted to
clubs.
drink outside. Yeah, no, the
Yeah.
club's one thing, but outside with everybody.
Yeah.
So now that's cool in Wynwood. That's the culture, and
Exactly.
you carry drinks outdoors now. So
Yeah.
it's like it goes hand in hand. And there's
Yes.
you see, there's no problems in Wynwood, only in South Beach.
Right.
In South Beach, you
Right.
die. In Wynwood, we party.
Well,
You get
there's
it?
a-
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but it's true. You
but
get
it's
me?
true,
Like,
and my
the
locals
people-
know it
yeah,
now.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
what ended up happening is, Weed Teas brought that vibe, and everybody just looks at the Weed Teas truck. They look us up on the app. They see they're trying to see where is
Where
that.
is
They
that?
pull
Yeah,
up on
yeah,
it,
yeah.
and they find our vending machines, the stores. So everything that we represent we represent a movement. Making it normal,
Yeah.
normalizing it. It's stop criminalizing it and normalize it already. That's what
Sorry.
Weed Teas represents.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Bringing it to your fingertips. Just making it normal.
That's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. That's like the wave, man. I think that's the direction. That's where we're headed, and especially with the highly connected app.
But
I think
I
that's
see
definitely like the
commercial.
future.
Let me, my ideas run fast. Watch the commercial.
Yeah, this guy's a visionary.
You can't do 2 kids, but if you could do 2 kids, imagine one kid opens up the lunchbox and says, "Guess what I got? Wheat Teas," and that's it. The logo
You
show.
can't do
But you have to do it with
underage
adults.
kids.
You can do it with
gotta
It's gotta
adults.
be
You
some
gotta
college
do it.
students.
You
It's
gotta
gotta be some
lunchbox.
college
Yeah.
students.
Or even adults going
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
going
like
on their
my
lunch
lunchbox.
on their
College, yeah,
lunchbox
some college
work.
students or some
Yeah.
adults. Yeah.
Because
That'll work.
here's
And you can do it with girls too, like and they pull out something Wheat Teas, like
Yeah.
Wheat Teas,
Yeah.
and that's the
Yep.
el tri,
That's the ring
yeah,
to it.
There needs a jingle.
I see the
there's
wheels
a-
turning.
Hey, no,
Yeah,
this
there
guy's-
needs a
hey,
jingle.
This guy needs to be a marketing
There
director.
needs
Yeah,
a
that's
jingle.
right here.
He's
There
got the
needs to be a
wheels
jingle.
turning.
Marketing chief right here.
It
He's a
works like
beast.
that. Think about all the commercials that
Yeah.
you see right now on TV.
Yeah.
If it doesn't have a
Yeah.
jingle or melody, it
Yeah.
will not stick.
Yeah.
Think about it.
All right,
Ah,
stop.
black.
Come on, you're giving him
Stop.
too
I
many
know.
jewels.
Stop.
This this is part of the
I
course.
gotta-
We're gonna be
sorry,
launching an
sorry.
online course
Sorry.
hosted by
mastermind
the,
class.
yeah the Miami Dante Ross. He's like the business guru of my team.
gonna
So
have a master class.
I can't have him give
I
away all
calm
the
myself
sauce.
down, yeah. Go ahead.
He likes to give it away. He likes to give it away.
Because I
Just-
like to see
He
people
likes
work.
to just bless everybody.
I want
and
to see
go,
people work.
go.
I'm a hard worker,
But
so I know.
it's hard because nobody works.
Here's
You
the
guys
thing.
understand that
You know,
too. So.
Yeah, Crystal.
It's difficult.
I every time ever since I've known Krista, you know, she's always working.
Yeah,
Right.
she's a battery.
And,
I know.
And she can say
Say
the
vouch
same
for
for
you,
me
exactly.
because it's like-minded people attract each
Right.
other.
Yeah, the
and
energy.
hardworking
Yeah.
people
Right.
know who's hardworking
Yeah,
too.
and we know
You
the
Like you
fluffies.
said,
I
real
get-
recognize real.
Yeah,
Right?
We call
That's
them
what
the
it's all
fluffies.
about.
Exactly.
You know the fluffies, the people that don't work. We call them the fluffies because you can't
Yes.
sell nothing. You know that you're
Yes.
selling fluff. You're
Mr.
selling
Fluff
air.
a lot.
You can't
And they go
sell
out
it.
there and they're all talk, but at the end of the day,
It's
they
fluff.
can't make a
You
sale.
can't make a sale.
You can't close it.
Very
You know,
true.
it's
Very
and
true.
shout outs to all the mothers because I got my hard work ethic from my mom.
Nah, beautiful. Me too.
a
There you
beautiful
go,
thing.
mama.
Yeah, all the mothers.
Mama.
Shout outs to
Shout
all
out
the
to the
mothers.
mamas. Shouts to the mamas. Yeah, nowadays the dads,
Definitely.
we've just been reduced to fun
Fun
uncles.
uncles.
Yeah, shouts to the fun uncles.
Hashtag
Shout
fun
to the
uncles
fun
crew.
uncles.
We
Hey,
show up on Tuesdays
Salute
and
to the
Saturdays.
good dad gang, you know,
Yo.
but they want to say we're fun uncles. But hey, man, we still love and we still provide and we're still there.
Oh,
man.
that's what's
So,
up.
you know.
Yeah,
But the moms are definitely special, man. I believe it's a good thing to have a balance.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like nowadays, I feel like it's kind of hard. Like a lot of the guys are kind of slacking, and the moms do have to take on that role.
So,
So like my partner says, the women are winning. You know, Like
Women
the
are women.
winning. The
That's
women
exactly.
are all got businesses. They're making $200,000-300,000 a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
They're
you
on
know,
the go.
the guys are all working a job. They're kind of
playing
like
PlayStation
you know?
still,
Playing
like
PlayStation.
playing
Right?
video
That's the
games.
thing
crazy.
with,
Yeah.
with,
Yeah,
with
it's kinda
guys
crazy.
nowadays. You know,
You know,
it's
for the
like-
most part though, there's a
for the
small
most
percentage
part
that are on their
because
grind.
because
you know?
and I'm a guy and I'm gonna say this. The thing is that there's a guy always has to be an alpha guy, right? Because
Yes.
a guy,
Absolutely.
but a lot of guys have slacked on that. You know, so a lot of people will call them betas and stuff. But the thing is that the bottom reality is, as a guy, you slacked.
Yep.
You slacked, right? Like my mom was a single mother. You know, she raised me
Push.
as a single mother,
Mm-hmm.
right? So she was my mom and my dad.
Congrats.
You
Yeah,
know,
it's
and,
tough.
And but that's why. So the beauty of a woman is, like,
I tell you how easy it is. They show up to work every day.
show up.
That's it, brother.
you know what?
That's it, brother.
They show up if they show up where they see slacking, and if a guy is slacking, women are
Pow,
women.
pow, yeah.
Women are winning.
Yeah. No, we know.
Facts. No, yeah,
We
you're
know.
right.
They can't
You're
take
right.
a day
We
off.
just, yeah, we've had the pleasure of having a multitude of women already. Like it's been a lot. Yeah, we've had a lot of guests, and it's beautiful. They're beautiful individuals, and they all have their heads on straight, and they're all focused, and they're all driven, and they're all ambitious, and it's a beautiful thing to see. You know what I mean? And then you see a lot of your own people, and then they don't want to work that way. Your own guys. And
Like they don't want to push themselves.
Yeah.
You know, we have friends like that. Everyone has a few friends of people
So-
we know, even close in the family.
So
You know, we have family members too that might not want to push.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
It's a sad thing.
It's
What
hard.
were you gonna say?
Nah, it's hard.
a
It's
sad
hard.
thing.
You know
how
what
do you keep yourself inspired to keep pushing?
Really, it's it's not so easy. I think it's tougher than I don't think enough people speak about it, for sure.
Yeah.
But it is tough to keep yourself motivated and that at least at that high energy, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And I think regardless of who you are, what you look like, what you do, I think if you could stay in good spirit about what you are doing, then you're winning.
Facts.
Right?
Yeah,
Like if you're moving forward and you can stay in good spirit about it, and like shit ain't, you're not gonna die tomorrow, right? Like
health is
then
good.
you're winning,
Health is
right?
good. Yeah.
You know?
yeah.
Absolutely.
But-
Health is very important.
Yeah. I think it's all around tough right now. I hear it from high and low. Because we pivot ourselves in between the space where it's like
pockets. It's the highs and the lows of the valleys. We
you
know.
Yeah, and so it's really, to see, and I think one thing with moms and a lot of moms in cannabis specifically, them coming forward to say, okay, we use and we consume is is making a heavy impact on sales,
Right.
economics in the space, you know. So whether or not you are a mom,
Mhm,
right, like that's
mhm,
something
mhm.
to identify because it's enabling your company to thrive. You know, so depending on who it is and how you produce, and if you're
Mhm.
the Jordans of the company, but you know, so it's a weird dynamic right now to see who's participating and who's contributing and who's just absorbing and who's not.
Yeah, the 4 sales. You already said it.
Yeah,
She broke
right.
it down. That's how the credit cards look at you too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not spending no money. You know, you're at a high interest, or you pay every month, and then there's people like some people have no balance, and they don't like those because you're not spending.
Right.
That's the type of consumers you just said. You just broke it down. So, no, I was gonna say when you were saying how you find inspiration. My friend's dad, he's an accountant. He always tells me like, whatever you do in life, just try to fall forward. Fall forward. You know, yeah. Whatever you do, don't.
Fail forward fast.
Yeah. Oh no! I tell everybody, hurry up and fail. If you're not gonna win without you failing, and people look at me like, "What you mean?" I'm like, "You don't know nothing."
And if you fail, just keep.
Yeah, you gotta go. If that's
fast.
what you want to do, remember, if that's what you want to do. A lot of people can't.
People get it twisted because they think that an L is a loss. It's really
a lesson. Yeah. The
Those
speed
L's are
bumps.
lessons.
Watch
Yes,
this, the speed
those are
bumps.
all
If you know how
lessons.
many speed bumps I go out throughout my day, you'll be like, I don't even want to live your life. And it's nothing for me. I'm like, but it's the speed bumps that I tell everybody. So like my friend used to say, remember, you're not gonna do everything in one day. Don't go crazy. So whatever you don't do, then tomorrow it gets done, or the next day it gets, and then that day you catch up with everything. And now you can rest again, But you know what it feels like when all the pressure's on your shoulders. I gotta extra work. Why? Because we've been slacking. That's the only way that happens. So we know it's human effort. Like, okay, yeah, I gotta work a little bit more. Like right now, I'm ready to reshuffle. Like I told my girl, I'm like, well, the only way I'm gonna get up is to grab my cards again and throw them back on the table. I gotta cash in and cash out. That's how this works. It's a transition. I was just telling the other studio, my friend just did like 4 million and turned it into 7 million in 6 years. But it took 6 years. Wow. Now you grab that 7, pop, put away 2, and you throw 5 back in. That's just the game. You know what I mean? So that I'm like, I got to come back in again. Okay. Damn. You thought it was safe. I get you. Okay. But like a last little run, so you make sure, even your money is good right now, because we know how to flip money. Some people need investors, but we definitely know how to flip our own money.
Absolutely.
Invest that work. Invest that hustle.
Boy,
we know.
He on his grind right now.
No, because I'm happy.
Right?
Already. I tell my girl, I'm like, I'm ready to buy a Ferrari because as soon as I pull up in the Ferrari, you know what that does. I don't got to speak. It already speaks for you. Just things like that. We understand. That's what it does. That's what I mean about having a tool. That's why I'll use that tool.
Yeah.
Not because, oh my God, look at me. No, yeah.
Strategy.
Yes, positioning.
Absolutely. Speaking of positioning and strategizing, I know you mentioned something about Weeds. He's got a collaboration going on with Big Snoop Dogg.
That's right.
Uncle Snoop Dogg, the big Snoop Dogg, the big homie.
Snoop Dogg.
Shouts to Cuz, shouts to the West Coast, man. In the building, man.
So
that's dope, man.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about that.
Our partners in crime called Hempaco. With them we did a joint venture with Snoop Dogg.
I know the logo already.
And
I know about the logo.
Yeah. So our joint venture with Snoop Dogg, we created his new dog treats, but they're not dog treats.
Yeah, you get it.
They're dog treats for the doggy.
Yeah. Real treats. Real treats.
That's what's up.
So what we did is his first drop is a gummy line, and then after that he's gonna drop a bunch of different products.
Nice.
And Weed Teas is gonna retail it and distribute it to the masses.
Yeah,
that's dope.
He was there.
Dope.
I remember Snoop was there.
Thank you.
Snoop is always there.
Snoop is always where?
At the MJ Biz.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of basketball players too. Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
I remember I'm like, oh my God, yeah.
Well, Tyson's
big
on Tyson's ranch.
Tyson's got the earlobes also.
Yeah, he's got the Holyfield ears.
The Holyfield ears. He's got a lot coming out. Yeah.
Montana family, like Joe Montana family invested into it. There's so many people. I'm like, oh my God, dude.
The space is crazy.
I mean, Woody Harrelson.
Yeah. Still, that's
jumping
like
in though.
Yeah. Everybody, yep.
Everybody, man. It's just it's just lucrative as hell. So it's like, why not? So that's what I'm saying. It's kind of crazy how mainstream it's become and how, you know what I mean? From how taboo it was to how accepted
normalized.
It is now.
It's normalized.
Very
it's
normalized, right? And at the same time, like it's crazy because I feel like now it's like a new It's almost like a new way for like the system to make money, right?
The
Like they pull you
taxes.
over, they give
Taxes,
you DUIs
yeah.
now for being like,
Oh, you
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
watch
yeah.
out.
Right?
They'll get you.
right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. It's so
That-
crazy, bro.
Bro,
Like even like on the like cruise ships now, like they're
Oh,
like they don't
that's
let
a
you burn.
fine.
They'll
That's
catch
a
you
fine.
burning the joint.
Yeah.
They'll arrest you. Like they'll
that's a whole nother world.
Yeah.
The cruise ships on the
Crazy, yeah.
water. You
'Cause
gotta
it's
be careful.
maritime
law. That's a different
so
charge.
then you think, oh no, I got a
Yeah.
car. They're like, no, that
Nah.
law
I
don't
don't
apply
work
out
here,
here. This
papa.
maritime law.
Yeah.
So it's crazy what's going on right now.
You gotta know. You gotta know your game
Yeah.
and read your rules. You gotta
Yeah.
do your knowledge before
Yeah,
you go
yeah,
out
yeah.
into the field. That's simple.
Yes,
You really gotta
absolutely.
know. I mean, even as the
Take
like as
notes,
a city,
children. Take notes.
Yeah, you can't
These are all
go. You
jewels
can't
right
come.
here, yeah.
You can't come back from Colombia with a kilo of cocaine on the plane. What's the matter with you?
You wild, son.
You know, there's rules. You know.
That's
Go ahead.
crazy.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I got
Nah,
carried
but,
away.
Go ahead.
You know, as the cities evolved and mature, you're seeing more and more rules.
Yeah.
And, like, that's
you
the-
know already.
Yeah.
You see,
You
you
know.
said it. Go ahead.
Smoking
Wow.
smoking a joint in the park in Colorado, and the cops will roll up on you. They'll,
Right.
you know, and they'll give you.
Because
a
you're not
ticket.
supposed to
Yeah,
burn in,
'cause-
in public places.
Right.
Yeah.
So now when they implement the rules, everything changes.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and so as you see everybody coming online, they're celebrating, they're excited,
Right.
but it's
They're not
because the
knowing
rules
that,
aren't
yeah.
there yet. Yeah,
I remember
exactly.
back
We
like
know.
10 years ago in
Listen,
Cali,
I'll
we
break
used to
it
just
down.
burn
Watch
on the
this.
street, burn anywhere in the parking lot, like, and it was all good.
Yeah.
Watch this. You
But now
remember
they're like getting strict about it, right?
in The Godfather? Remember, they were smoking in Congress. Remember,
Right.
they were smoking inside of Congress.
Yeah.
Well, you can't smoke inside a public place.
No, I
Right.
know.
Used to be. Remember, we would fly to not
Back in the
him.
day, yeah,
we
on
would
the
fly to
planes,
Colombia.
too.
Yeah, in the back.
be smoking on the
Rows 20.
planes,
It's
yeah.
funny. You smoke now. You can't smoke. Same thing. And like in West Virginia, they have a room in certain restaurants where you go in and smoke because they have like the facilities.
The,
so
ve-
that
the
people won't-
ventilation.
Yeah, it won't go out because when it gets cold, you know. But that's what it is. It's gonna be, you know, the stand.
And now you're gonna
the
pay
regular-
for it. And now you're
Yeah.
gonna have private membership,
Mhm.
and now it's gonna be only a certain demographic that can
Cater
access
to
it.
that.
can
Exactly.
access
We
it.
know.
Yeah.
We know how
Wow.
it works. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It
real.
almost becomes like a class thing, right?
Oh,
yeah,
definitely,
exactly.
definitely.
Yes, 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 yes.
100%.
Yes.
I mean, you know, it is what it is. This is the system we're in, right?
Yeah.
Capitalism, right?
Taxation without representation.
Right. Well, I mean, so let's talk a little bit about what's going on right now, man. What's up? What do you guys think about the current administration and the?
How do you see this? Go ahead, talk to us.
Yeah, how do you
Fuego
guys see
talk.
it? Yeah, from your perspective, we want to get your take on things.
I see a lot of dispensaries coming up here in Miami.
Yeah.
Right, a lot of dispensaries that have names on the West Coast. I've literally talked to somebody, and I'm like, you know who Jungle Boys is?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
They have no idea,
Yeah.
and they smoke consistently, consecutively. Like they're heavy consumers. They have
Yeah.
no idea who that is.
Right.
You know, so it's a different world. There's two different worlds.
Exactly. The real world and the fake world.
yeah, and they're not there yet.
Mhm.
You know, and I think that Florida, in the market that it's situated in, is keeping it very, very
Far and distant.
Yeah,
Super far
you
and
know,
distant.
and in the rest of the world, it's moving quick. It's you know, it's like a hurricane and a tornado and an earthquake.
And it leaves it
all
right
about
there.
to happen
yeah.
at the same time in the space.
And a
it's-
tsunami. Don't forget the
Yeah.
tsunamis.
Yeah, and the tsunami's gonna hit, and
Is-
it's like, who's gonna last?
Yeah. Ooh, we know that.
Yeah.
Is that what you foresee for Florida?
That's what I see for just even the market in general, at least, you know, for a while until, you know, I don't even, it's going to be a while until we establish and all agree
It's
on
open
what that's going to look
territory.
like.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we don't have nothing going on. Like it took a while for Colorado. As I said, like with Florida, the same thing. With
Yeah.
our hip hop
Yeah.
culture, it's the same thing. As I said, we're always lost in the sauce. It's
Yeah.
like crazy. Like Florida's like just like, oh, you're in your own world. Like you get me? Like we're in our own. That's what it is. Everything here is the last
Yep.
thing to come. Like only thing comes up through here is cocaine. But everything else, we're like the last. We know that.
Not
already,
anymore.
yeah. And I know, I'm teasing.
Not
But
anymore.
we were the ones that ran that route. But anyway, now everything is like hard to get here because we're
Yeah.
like, you get me? We're at the like the bottom of the
Yeah.
bottom. It's like the keys. So for information to hit the keys or
Yeah.
a product to hit the keys, they're all the way. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
in the water. You know what I mean? They're like in the water.
Yeah.
We're in the water, but they're in the water.
Yep. Yep. It's crazy, man.
I think that, you know, they're loosening up on the licensing and the MMTCs and
Yeah.
all the facilities are, you know, they see the forecasting of the future and they understand, okay, we're going to have to bring these brands in. People are familiar with these brands, and anybody that I talk to that has, you know, a community and a network of value, I tell them to make sure that they're doing the right things, you know, to have their own community and value and have it in a place that they can actually conduct it and pivot it. You know, whether, you know, and Burner's a great example, you know, with the culture and the community that he built around the merchandise.
Shouts to Burner, man. That's
You
the
know.
big homie,
Cookies.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah. That's the Bay Area familia right
Yeah.
there, man.
You already know where you can get it.
Weed
Yeah.
seas.
He's the god.
Yeah, that's the homie, man.
But yeah, that was a strategic move on his part. I mean, I don't even think Jungle Boys did it as well as that. You know, just, you know, not a lot of people are.
He's the branding guy.
Yeah,
and the
it's
thing
the
is, he
brand.
raps. So he's like, it's not that. Let's be clear about the Jungle Boys and Cookies brand. It's just two different things.
Two different things.
But the thing is, like, we know Burner. That's why I said he's a face card.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you get me? He's a face card. Like, I don't know Burner like that, but we know Ivan. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's that he's out more, and these guys are more in the cut. That's just it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
That's
a
just
different
it.
world, yeah. Different brand, different world,
Yeah.
different network.
They're into building systems. Jungle Boys are into like wax face. They're into building. Remember the systems. Like you know what I mean. Right now they're building some monolithic structure right now in Nevada that's gonna knock everybody out.
Yeah.
So like
They
hello,
got
but
the bomb genetics.
so yeah,
Right,
but
right.
he's just a face card. He goes around and networks with the people, and then that's how he's like doing a lot more grassroots.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? He's
Yeah.
doing a lot more,
yeah,
and that's what
he's
he's
But
doing.
that's what I think it takes.
Definitely
you know,
hands
right
on.
now,
Definitely
handshakes,
Yeah.
pictures, all that shit.
Yeah, that's what
How
it's all
else do
about.
you build your brand in this industry?
You have to.
Yep.
Right?
You have
And
to.
even
And that's what he's
within the
doing an
culture
excellent
culture,
job at. Yeah,
Yeah.
shouts to
Exactly.
Burner, man. Salute to Burner, 'cause
you know,
he's killing it in that sense. Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely, man.
Yep.
So, where do you guys see what you got going on right now in 5 years? Let's say the THC
In-
grows and the app, especially the app,
The
highly
app?
connected app. What do you see? You see it like growing with like our like-minded people.
Definitely with the app, really just formulating a tight, close-knit community that we can all really, really move fast and furious through the industry together
Pun
before
intended.
it eats us alive. Right?
Yeah,
No,
no,
for
you're
real
right.
though.
But it's
feel
gonna
that.
be. That's what I say. Watch it.
I feel that.
I know for a fact. Watch this. I know. You know. I'm gonna say there's gonna be two types of markets here because it exists in the real world.
Yep.
We got
That's
the
just the
white
truth.
collar market, and
Right.
then we have the black market. I am saying it
And the
here.
legacy,
And that's what's gonna exist, the black market.
Right.
Because remember, that's what started all this.
Right.
So it's gonna.
And we're not talking racism.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
the industry.
to be
because
clear.
this is one
No,
of the
we're talking
things
about
that-
the mainstream, and then there's always
watch
the
what I
underground,
mean.
the
This is
street,
what's-
the
this is
stuff.
the-
But what about industrial?
No, what I mean is they're gonna have the thing, but watch the black market will be like your safe space.
Yeah.
You understand that
Yeah.
world exactly? That corporate world, that's like, oh, okay, $1 billion, 10 billion, 30 billion. You get me? So
Yeah,
this will
yeah.
be our safe spot right here, the black market.
Yeah.
You know, where we thrive, where we don't get taxed.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Sorry, I got carried
Everybody
away.
said it like a
Of course I
chorus.
pay tax.
Allegedly.
Of course I pay tax.
Disclaimer.
Everything. I pay tax every day. I leave my house double tax,
Every
triple tax,
single
quadruple.
day.
Everything is tax.
Yes.
Sorry.
I
You
think
know
it would
that.
be so hard though for even any small operator to compete eventually. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
the prices have
She's
dropped.
right though. She's on to something.
You know,
'cause
you
it's
know,
true.
you
I mean,
know,
it's-
The little guys are getting taken out little by
Yeah.
little.
They're
Why
fighting
do
with
it?
each
Especially after
other. They're
this whole,
fighting the cartel. They cut
yeah,
the
pandemic
monster
thing,
off.
yeah.
They know then the little cartels fight within each other, the
Facts.
infrastructure, so they
Kill
know
each other
it's
off.
just a few people that will remain.
And instead of
Facts.
working together, right?
Exactly. Bang bang
That's what
style.
I'm trying
That's
to create.
hard.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
So
hard.
that's why I like this concept that
Yeah.
with the highly connected app. I love it.
Yeah,
I really like
exactly.
what you guys got going on.
And it's
Almost.
it's
Give
the
him a moment.
it's
Right.
the middle market. You know, like you can have the low price,
Yes. Safe zone. Economical.
economical,
Strategic.
the low economical, you know, for everybody, low level stuff, and then they'll have the high end stuff.
Yeah.
But the middle ones that are doing white labels here, the middle ones that are just, you know, getting it and then redistributing it.
And then another
You know,
tax there.
Yeah,
Because
another
it ran
tax
through
there.
somebody's
So
hands.
those-
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Keeping
exactly.
it 100.
So
Mhm.
those middle people is gonna get weeded out, is what I think.
Facts.
But then everything, you know, with the apps now, highly connected app and the Weed Teas mobile app and the Weed Teas online, I believe everything's gonna go online because also the government is limiting the square footage for the brick and mortars.
Yes.
So all the license holders,
That's another fight.
yeah, they're
Every
fighting
time.
for territory because everything you drive down Biscayne Boulevard just here in Miami, there's like in like a 1 mile spread, there's like 10 dispensaries. Now every state goes into like, well, you can't be in such a distance from parks, recreational,
yes, to the churches. We already know,
the zoning,
and
that's how they can get
and
you.
all of that. So there's not enough also brick and mortar
to feed everybody that's outside.
Everybody
yes.
that's out there.
That's why you're saying online is the best way to get a hold. Yeah, exactly.
And but also, it affects everything. It affects real estate. It affects every the local community.
Yeah.
Because now the local growers or the local dispensaries that want to come in and get that brick and mortar, they're outnumbered by the big bucks.
Of course.
Big corporate.
Of course.
Very true.
Mm-hmm.
Very true.
It
kind of leaves no hope for
exactly
the little guys.
Yeah.
So that's why we always tell you could go back to work for UPS is hiring.
Don't be mad. UPS is hiring.
149 carry. Yeah.
Listen, some things are not like for some people. Yes.
Yeah.
Like, watch this. We understand failure, but like, how long can you live in that failure? That's like a different type of sickness, and that's where I live until I figure it out.
Right.
And then I'm like, look at me, and then they be like, oh man, but it took that long to get there. You get me? Because you were not born with that skill. That's what I tell everybody. So it's gonna take you a different skill set to acquire the skill, then to figure it out, and then to make it pop. Exactly. But I'll go through it, smiling.
Yeah. And guess what? He goes to sleep at 6:59 a.m.
And I wake up at 7 a.m. excited about life. Like, excited. None of the excited.
It's the key, because I always say it's always a great day because it's always where you make it.
Facts.
That's quotable right there. Bars. Bars.
I say that, I'm like, you're not gonna ruin my day. That's what I say to myself. Any encounter with bad energy, I'm like, you're not gonna ruin my day. And today, I'm like, I didn't feel like going into that space. I stayed in my own space because I'm like, I don't want that energy. Yeah. Like, you get me? Because people walk where people go into places where they're not loved or wanted. Absolutely. And you don't have to do that to yourself. Right. You get me? You do not have to do that to yourself. Exactly. To walk into a place where you're not wanted or loved is real.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's real. Business or friends. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna ask Henry. So you're the owner of Weed Seeds, or you're the president? What are you?
Yeah. So I'm the creator, the founder, and CEO of Weed
Everything.
Seeds. Yeah.
He's Elon.
He's the Elon. Just curious to know, so that way we know.
He's Jeff. He's Jeff.
We deal directly with you, right?
AKA Jeff Bezos.
Generals deal with generals.
Generals deals with generals. You already know.
Yeah.
I got you. Whatever you need.
Yeah. No. Yeah, because I'm serious about the theme song. I think you.
100%. We gotta.
That's easy.
We got the jingle. We gotta come up with the jingle. The thing is that people kept asking us, "Hey, are you gonna put the ice cream truck jingle because of the Weed Seeds mobile truck?" And I said, "Well, the thing is, that's crossing a great line, because
a very big line.
Because if you put an ice cream truck jingle with,
you don't want to
attract kids. You don't want to.
I got a keyword. It's dangerous.
It's dangerous.
It's real. It's dangerous because you're gonna look at it like you're inhumane.
Different than exciting.
It's not cool.
It's different than exciting.
Yes,
it's different than exciting.
You're crossing
and
a different
line. And I get it. It came with well intention. Everybody's saying it
in a good fashion.
And they're like, "Oh, you're like the ice cream truck for adults. Put the ice cream truck jingle." We're like, "No." But it's
cancel you.
But we
real
quick. Real quick. But
we ain't trying to get canceled.
Right. And but it is needed. I think it's something that it has to have it.
Yeah.
It's got it has a ring to it. I always say it makes people smile when you say it.
When he sees that. No, it's true. I already loved it. I already loved it.
No, we got you. It's only right. TAC Crew does the theme song for
Weed Seeds.
Oh, that's right. It's only right. It's only fitting.
Did
you know we launched the marketplace on 4/20 of 2020? It's almost
nice. Damn, 4/20. Those two is nice. Yeah.
Our first show I think was on 4/20, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what's up.
For real?
This is like many years ago.
I'm like, oh.
And then we launched Weed Seeds Mobile on 4/20 of 21.
Shouts to my brother Nasty too. He was the one that booked us for that show. He killed that show. It's my brother Nasty. He's my day one. Yeah, he always tells the story of when a DJ at his party. Oh, bro, oh my God. He brought all his people, and the cops came at 10 p.m. and they shut down the party. Oh, my God. And then, whatever. I knew some of the cops, and they let us keep some of the friends inside and keep the party rocking. Whatever. He always tells the story. I love you, bro.
That's what's
Congratulations. I know he just had a kid, too. So he watches all this shit. He's on everything.
That's what's up.
But, yeah, man. Yeah, it's cool that I love what you guys are doing in the space, man, and I love where we're going with all this. We're ready to get into this Fuego versus Smoke segment, or what?
No, I wanted to see how she feels about the administration.
Oh, I asked her already.
Yeah.
No, it didn't go. I don't think she answered it properly, so I definitely I want to know about what's going on.
You want to put her in the hot seat?
Yeah.
I kind of understood that was a political question, but then
she bounced it
differently. How are we going? And she just went with like, well, the dispensary's not here. Like,
exactly. That's not what we was looking for.
I was like,
no, because she's speaking local politics, bro. Remember, it's like Nicole Lynn said.
I was like, oh,
we gotta
got
focus
like
on
that.
the local
And I'm
politics.
Like, I really did think you was talking about the president and shit like that.
That's how I feel. Because
but she played it smart though.
But she played it very political.
No, she against it. Hey,
and I was
she
like,
against
whoa.
it.
Trying to set me up over here.
As long as that shit, the local dispensary is doing good. That's all I'm worried about. Shit moving right for me.
Yeah.
No, but I feel you. What? I guess he loves to get into this political talk.
How do you feel like right now? What's going on? Because I know when Trump was here, it was different. So that's just why I just want to.
From your perspective, how's it looking? Right
how do you feel?
I think that honestly, there's a lot of things that, I mean, nothing is moving as fast as cannabis, or
no, it's okay.
the plant,
except crypto.
Yeah.
Except crypto.
Well, crypto is, that's moving, but it's still unstable.
It's kind of very
We're
unstable
still
right now, actually,
questioning it. NFTs,
extremely unstable.
it was moving, unstable.
But THC is very stable.
But THC,
we know it's a medicine. It's the new beer. Nobody's even selling cigarettes.
Well,
that's crazy. Nobody even smokes cigarettes. For real. They
Yeah.
never see them in the stores.
The vape industry kind of killed the cigarettes.
Yeah,
the cigarettes, but also
they kind of handled
the
that,
largest
right?
the largest cigarette company. They already came out and said they're gonna phase out completely by 2035. They're not gonna be in the cigarette
because
business.
they already made. Yeah. Listen, they already made their 100 quadrillion, chameleon, almost facillion, quadrillion, trillion, almost a billion, 100 quadrillion dollars. So
they're gonna take over our industry.
And they're gonna switch.
They're gonna try.
But
that's why what you guys are doing is very, very important and a very pivotal thing. It's very, like you said, strategic. And I think it's very crucial that people like us really come together right now that really have
understand the meaning,
understand and that have our, because we have our following, we have our movements, we have our no matter what. So it's all about us connecting these dots and really, strengthening.
It's really interesting way that you say that because Amazon can come in and flick a switch and do what I'm doing with Wheaties.
That's
Uber can come in and flick a switch, do what I'm doing with Wheaties.
Flick the switch,
and it's game over. But what they don't have is our culture. Absolutely. And they don't have.
That's what they're trying to tap into.
Exactly. And what they don't have is that we're creating a movement. It's not about we're bringing the industry to everyone's fingertips and saying, no, this is normal. Let's normalize this. Absolutely. No, we got trucks delivering. No, you can just order it online. It should be as normal as that. Right. Because it's only natural. Yeah. Right. So that's exactly what we're doing is creating that movement versus here comes Amazon and it comes out with their Amazon strain. that would be whack as shit.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work.
They won't buy it.
Exactly.
Won't buy it. That's 100.
I mean, it's what's happening right now on a certain scale, right? Like, because you see it like going on with these dispensaries or whatever. People will go and grab whatever from there, right? And then it's just a lower grade of THC. It's just a lower grade of, you know what I mean? It's just not the same. And then homie down the street got the gasolina. You'd be like, wow. You'd be like, whoa. And it's a clear difference, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's I see that in what's going on with what you're saying right now. Because even though Amazon might be a bigger monster and come in and take over the space, they're still going to be the certifiable.
They're the go-to guys. Like they say, the Walmart world.
The go-to.
It will all merge eventually, right?
You think so?
Everyone
you think everybody will sell out?
It will absorb. It will absorb. Yeah,
that's how it works.
I mean,
It's a sellout world.
You know, I
It's
mean,
a sellout world.
So you don't think anybody will hold out?
I think that there'll be avenues for
You don't believe in
small
independence?
avenues. Yeah, I mean, there's craft breweries, right?
Right.
There's private wineries.
Right.
Yeah.
But for the masses, I mean, there's, mass production and
Facts.
there's a different shelf space,
Yes.
right?
Ooh,
Absolutely.
shelf space.
And
Top
there's
shelf, mid shelf.
exactly, so building that
top shelf.
brand in the community, how
Yeah.
we focus on, I think that brings the value. So whether or not we decide to be that small player or get eaten up into the world, if we have that value to pivot and leverage into the future of the space, and I think that's the biggest thing that people need to realize is, it's not about the quick sales, because that shit come and goes. But if you can do it every time, no matter what product, no matter what you say,
that's
you
hard.
know, and then you have that reputation, you're vetted, and you can make those moves no matter where and pivot however necessary.
Right.
And then you're super valuable.
Yes.
Then you
Right.
got a winning formula.
Exactly. And now that person, now you have leverage over that mass
Absolutely.
production,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
Very,
think that's
very smart.
the future for sure.
No, I see
Damn.
it. I see it clearly. Yeah, that's free game, y'all. Man, take notes.
Yep.
Take notes if you're in the
That's all it
space. These are jewels right here. Like, this is real talk.
And it really has to come down to the culture. You
Yeah.
know, it has to come down to the people. There's a lot of, corporate dollars out there, with the with the very corporate dispensaries, it's and they got no culture, and people walk out, and people
That's
know
what I'm
it.
saying. Yeah.
And because you guys are the ones who decide, people,
Consumers.
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 Most
Yep.
important people in the space. I always tell everybody. I ask somebody, I'm like, "Are you in the industry?" They're like, "No."
Yeah.
But I smoke, and I'm like, "Okay, you're a consumer, so you're super important."
Well, they're saying
Little
that
do
there's
you
like
know.
they're saying that there's like a certain law, right? That
Yeah.
restricts the dispensaries from putting out a certain percentage of THC or something, right?
It just they're
Right?
wording it
Am I
really
wrong?
weird.
Right?
I call it draft beer.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. It's almost like
It's-
almost like
They're,
light
they're
beer.
trying to restrict.
They're
it a lot.
playing
Yeah.
games, but so back to what you're saying with the politicians and
Mm-hmm.
all, as you continue to grow, you understand like those are the people that are calling the shots, and those are the
Facts.
people that are making the
Right.
needle move. And if you want your needle to move, then you got to contribute, you got to
You gotta
pay
grease them
attention.
palms.
Yeah, exactly, and keep your eyes peeled,
They
so
call it play ball. You gotta play ball.
exactly, put me in.
Hey kid, you gotta play ball. It's the major leagues. Kid.
Exactly. Right, and contribute.
Greedy politicians, man.
Yeah.
They're killing the game, man. They're
It's-
killing the game.
It's crazy because any big corporation, like certain dispensaries will come in and they just drop dollars and lobby the heck out of it, and the politicians just dance for them.
Crazy.
It's
crazy.
And what ends up happening, they start taking over a state, and they start trying to push out the little guys.
Right.
And it,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I really see where you guys are coming from, and I see the urgency. I
Like
see the
Walmart.
urgency.
Walmart took all the
Yeah.
grocery
Yeah.
stores.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on, we ain't got to
It's
talk about it.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Walmart
Yeah,
said
yeah,
it's
yeah.
pow, pow. I'm just saying,
it's the
Walmart.
same thing.
Shouts to
happening in this
Sedanos,
industry.
man. Shouts to Sedanos. Sedanos still kicking it. You know what I'm
Sedanos,
saying? Yeah,
yeah.
Sedanos
Yep.
is one of the few, Fresco's out there,
Yeah.
which was the old Winn-Dixie.
Win
chain.
Dixie, yeah.
Publix is still out there. But yeah,
Yeah.
for the most part, Walmart killed the game. They took
Killed
over
all
the
the
game.
mom and pops.
Just
Yeah.
like CVS and Walgreens killed all the little mom and
Yeah,
pop pharmacies.
all of
Remember?
them.
Yeah.
All of them.
Remember
All the
back
local
in the 80s,
drugstores,
it was
yeah.
all the little local drugstores. That's it.
Yeah.
There's barely any of those. I mean, in Hialeah you find a few, but that's like very rare. Hialeah is like it's like
Small,
it's like an
yeah.
odd little. You know what I mean?
Our little world of
Yeah.
It's
world.
odd little.
I
world.
almost find it weird every time
Yeah.
that I see the one lonesome says drugstore.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
when-
Yeah,
like when does it
skeptical,
ever
right?
say
Yeah,
drugstore?
yeah,
Why
yeah,
does it say
exactly.
drugstore?
Because they sell drugs.
It almost becomes like a rarity.
Yeah,
wow.
it actually says drugstore.
It's the 60s, 70s.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the drugstores worldwide holding us down.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Crazy. A lot of things have changed, man. I was gonna ask you guys, what do you guys feel about social media and the whole technology boom? You guys, because a lot of people say it's a gift and a curse. Obviously,
Yes.
we use it a lot
Yeah,
for
yeah.
our businesses, and
Right.
we thrive. But there's a lot of issues going on with that, with the mental health and things like that, right? like people get on social media, they get depressed or whatever, right? What do you guys think about that? What's your take on that?
I think everybody's different. You know, you can utilize it different ways. Me, I personally use it for business. If I don't think if I had it, if I didn't have it, I don't know if I would use it. You know, and but the fact that, you know, I get on, I could probably contribute a little bit more in activity because I use, you know, posting, but you get busy and stuff. But you know, I think that it's a free platform that you can leverage it in the right way if you know how to do so, right? But it could be a bad activity, I think so too. Take your attention and stuff. But really, I think that it's a tool. So at the end of the day, if you know what you're utilizing it for, you have a plan, you're gonna execute it. It could be a good activity.
You turn it on and you turn it off.
Yeah, turn it on, turn it off. You know, leverage it, use it, but. Man, scrolling and stuff, you see people just sitting there, zombies, bro, zombies.
That's what I said. Listen, I seen people in Walmart. Watch this. I was telling my girl, I'm like, babe, because you know you FaceTiming your boo, and you're like, I'm like, look at this one. She's just stuck in the middle of the aisle, not even shopping, and she's just looking at her cart, but really on her phone. And you see like that same method, but you see that same method, people driving.
The dopamine hit.
People driving too.
People driving.
And they drive.
And that scrolling, that dopamine.
That's a drug. It's the same. This is casino.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. This same drug, the technique to this is basically a casino application. What does a casino does? It's roulette and it's scrolling. So this is the guy took the same application. That's what I was explaining to somebody and put it on Instagram. That's all it is. It's the same information translated to this. That's it.
And it's crazy how they've got us stuck on that. You know what I'm saying?
And the luck of the draw, who gets seen. Right?
Yeah. They and their Instagram, what I tell people is, I love it. They'll help. Watch this. You do the best that you can, and then all of a sudden, somebody's in the middle of Wyoming with just trees and takes the same pictures every day and has 17,000 likes. You understand that?
Yeah.
That's what I tell you. It's like because they know that those people actually do not care about IG like we do care. Yeah. So that's why they give them the benefit of the doubt. You get it? Like a girl with a dog, and you're like, dude, I don't understand this, but it's just that's what Instagram is good to, you know, to give you a bad day. You know, like you're gonna use it for business, but pay me. Don't use it for business and try to be slicky. You know, like don't you pay me if you want to use it for business. Yeah. It's true. They know that. They know, bro. They know.
I mean, that's what it is. At the end of the day, they've got the viewership, right?
All down packed.
It's become like the new dude. There's more eyes on there than like on the The at times, right? Like
it's crazy.
Like TV isn't shit anymore, right?
On a Tuesday.
TV and radio.
On a Tuesday.
Right?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah, TV.
The attention on
TV's gone.
TV's gone. Talk to them. TV's gone, brother. This is TV.
Well,
this
I heard
TV.
I heard something where I forgot which app is gonna televise the NBA now. So I said, "Oh my God, that's the end of network television." Then.
Yeah.
They're killing it.
Because you know that's the last thing the networks had was the
that little bit of promo exclusive.
Yeah.
Exclusivity is Dunsky.
I forgot which app.
They took the eyeballs
ESPN or
away into people's phone.
Crazy.
Yeah. And what's, you know, it's a tool. Yeah, it's funny. It's a tool for the mind, but fucking Steve Jobs said it's a tool for the mind. You know, this is what's crazy. It's a tool if you want to use it to get ahead.
Yeah,
of course.
But it's a detriment if you let it use it. If you let it use you.
And it is gonna use you.
That's why
it's a tool regardless.
It is.
Yeah, that's why I started off with we all use it for business.
Yeah,
right. But I see the detriment that it's having, the effect it's having on society.
Yeah.
Especially the younger kids, especially the girls.
Yeah.
With the image.
Women, like I said, for women,
exactly.
because women have. This is what I tell my girls. So check it out. Women, especially, like, because remember, a woman has to look beautiful at all times, right? So like certain women see a woman and like, oh, I don't look like her. I can never be her. But and then you start bringing that into your life every day. Like, you know, I'm supposed to look and see, like, you know, every girl now is like, for a while now, for the past 3 or 4 years, everybody's Kim Kardashian. You know,
the same shape,
more than 3 or 4 years,
right? Whatever, but because that's the image that they want.
It was Britney Spears, and then it went to Paris Hilton. You know, you got me the trend. You know, so.
But here's the thing: at the end of the day, like I said, it's always a tool. Who's using the tool?
Who's using the tool? Yeah.
Are you letting the industry, mainstream industries, use a tool against you, or are you using
The
it
tool
as a tool to
prosper.
get ahead and
Yeah.
prosper?
And therein lies the key, I think.
That's the key.
Exactly. That's the key
Therein
to
lies the
using
key.
social media. You use it.
Yeah.
Don't let it use you.
Yeah, we
Exactly.
know. We know.
It's not
Yep.
necessarily for entertainment. People get it twisted. It's not
Right.
entertainment, bro.
It is not.
Like
Yeah.
the TikTok app. You guys know, like in China, you know what it's all about, right? It's all
Uh-huh.
about the kids and the
Prosperity.
chemistry projects.
Good stuff.
Learning.
Yeah, they figure out
Not
math
just in
their
projects.
brain.
Ghetto stuff that we see in the
Right.
States here. This
Well,
is
actually,
facts.
Over here,
the
it's all
CEO
about
of TikTok
twerking
said
and
it.
all this ratchet stuff.
They
Yeah.
asked him, "Do you show the same content in Asia
No.
as you
No.
show in America?"
No.
And he said,
No.
said no in an interview openly. He said, "No, we in,
feed us garbage.
in Asia we show we to the kids we show more educational content."
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's literally said that.
Yeah,
and then
we
he goes
know.
and then he goes in America, and then he changed the wording. He said in
Yeah,
America,
yeah, it's trashy. It's not
kids,
classy.
yeah, kids like to just see more fun stuff.
Yeah,
He said.
Is that what the consumers
That's the political way.
Yeah.
To put it.
That's what the consumers are calling for,
That's
though.
what they want.
But
The
that's
That's
what
what they
that's
want.
Remember when Donald Trump was
You
trying
know.
to cancel them? He was trying to like say no more TikTok. Like we
Right,
don't need
right.
this app.
Right.
We don't need this app in America. We want to get rid of it. It doesn't work for us.
Yeah.
And everybody
Listen,
hated
well,
on him,
we
right?
need Trump.
A lot of people say
We need Trump back.
China. It's from China.
Trump, I
it's
miss
no
you.
good. Hey, he's hilarious, man.
Trump will
He
help
did-
all
he
of us
called
get
it, though.
rich.
he
He
called
called
it.
it.
He said COVID came from China.
We know that.
What happened earlier in the year?
He was never
They just
wrong.
admitted it.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
never.
He was
But
never
you
wrong.
know what's funny? Watch this. That's
Crazy.
I'm gonna get right. This is Fuego talk. I don't
Fuego.
have time to play games. When the world, watch this. Let me get right to it. So I'll make you think differently. When the whole world
tapping.
stop. What I gotta point it out.
He
Because
gets
I'm
mad.
excited. I'm excited.
Let me
No.
tell you something.
Because this is different here. This is different. This is like not ghetto talk. This is executive class talk. When the whole world comes to agreeance to stop everything at the whole world, I just want to know who's their leader, what room they went into to be
Yep.
told this information that we're gonna stop the world for 8 to 9 months and everyone has to stay home. I'm done. I'm gonna tap out of that one.
It's ridiculous.
We smarter
He's the
than
one.
most.
Yep.
We smarter than most.
It's
Very
ridiculous,
smarter than
bro.
most.
And then you can walk into a restaurant with the mask on, but you could sit down at the table, take off the mask, and then put it back. Like,
on.
get the fuck, bro.
Yeah.
There's so many holes in that. I
Yeah.
could like poke holes all day
All
in that
day, yeah,
whole
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
ridiculous. Like I don't even want to. And now with
Sorry.
the whole vaccine
You got-
and the
Yep,
side
nope.
effects, it's just crazy. I don't even want to get into that. But
But
let's do the Fuego versus Smoke segment before, because we might be cutting it close. We got to do the Fuego versus Smoke.
no,
Yes. What? No. What?
no. Let's just go right into get it off your chest.
No.
Get it
It's
off.
gonna 2-piece. It's a 2-piece. We got
I know,
8
but we
minutes,
gotta
6 minutes.
All right. Go ahead. Get
It's
it
a
off your
2-piece.
chest.
Go ahead. Well, usually how we end the show because it's the
Okay.
studio. We were gonna do like Fuego Smoke, but
Okay.
it's
We
it's
still,
gonna
I
take
still
too
want to
long.
do it.
What you
But
guys
let's
It's
do
gonna
the
take
get
too
it off
long.
your chest first.
So get it off your chest is basically, before we end the show on a positive note, a negative note, anything you want to say before you leave our realm.
Anything you want to get off your chest.
Good or bad, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I know you want to
Okay.
snap. I know
Oh,
you want to.
shit.
I know you want to snap. Go ahead.
Good or
Go
bad. It
ahead.
doesn't matter.
What do I want to get off my chest?
Good or bad.
You got something?
It's
just me?
Yeah, both.
It's just
One
me?
first.
You got something?
No, both of y'all. Yeah,
One
you
at
can
a
go
time.
first. You want to go first? But
No,
ladies,
you
you should go
first.
first.
Oh, okay. Now you guys want to pull that shit.
Come on, man.
On the
Motherfucking
spot,
Jones.
on the spot, on the
Jones.
spot.
Who?
On
Motherfucking
the
Jones.
Hey.
She's turning colors. We got
Oh
her
my
there.
God.
We got her
Nah,
there.
just
now.
whatever you got on your mind that you've been wanting to talk about. It could be, you know what I'm saying, whatever. It don't matter. It could be fucking Drake's new album sucks.
You
or
could be
whatever. I
talking to
don't know.
God.
Damn.
You could be
I don't
talking
know.
to God. You could be
Whatever.
talking to a friend. We don't know. We just want you to put it out there because energy comes back once you
Yeah.
speak on it.
Energy.
You know, that's what it is.
All right.
So we just, Fuego Talk is all about getting it off your chest.
I think everyone needs to stop hitting me up and download the Highly Connected app. Stop hitting me up directly and plug in.
Plug into the app. Yeah, that's it, because you know
Yeah.
the boss, so you feel more comfortable just going to the biz office.
Exactly.
So are you
Yes.
on the app like every day? Like you post every day and shit?
Yeah, so when you guys submit to the app, I approve it. It plugs into my network instantly, and then it lets me know. But that's the biggest thing I could say is everybody hitting me up directly. It's about to not be accessible and really just streamlining through the app and just getting it to the network instantly, but communicating with me that way and getting in a situation that everybody is moving and grooving at the pace that I need them to.
Right, there it
That's
is. It's the funnel. I call it. Watch this. I get right now to you, but I call it the funnel.
The funnel.
You understand? Keeping them here to make them jump out to here. We had a problem with our sales because of that.
Right?
They just want to stay on Instagram. So, homie, you buy it on Instagram. Don't blame me because I can't take you out from that
You
world
came out the funnel.
to go to website. They don't want to. They want to stay IG. There you go. Click sale. Buy. Go. That's it. That's the reality of it. So sad. But anyway, off your chest,
Henry,
my brother.
What do you want to get
Henry.
off your chest?
Over here with Wheaties.
So, well, I'm gonna say this. So Wheaties shouldn't exist. It's like that impossible thing. Mm-hmm. 10 years ago, it was impossible.
It's super impossible.
7 years ago,
we didn't even think like that.
Yeah, exactly. So
we made it.
and the thing is, I call it like the Roger Bannister syndrome. When Roger Bannister, he was the first one to run a 4-minute mile. Yeah. Where doctors and physicians thought it was impossible that a physical body could do that in a mile, but 6 months after he did it, like 3 other guys ran a 4-minute mile. Yeah. So what happened to the guys that before?
Yeah, nothing. They're not recognized no more.
It had to be somebody to think that it is possible.
Thank you.
To visualize
it
and to say, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, I'm crazy.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna do it.
Exactly. Regardless of what the world thinks it's impossible. Yeah. As long as you think it's possible.
Facts.
Because
facts.
That's how I made this happen with Wheaties Mobile, the app, everything that's going on. And so it's very. And this is what you got to understand, that it's a very lonely road. Ooh. Because you're the only one who thinks it's possible.
Yes, very lonely.
And so you're the only one who's in control because you're the only one seeing that it is possible. Yes. And you just, so the journey for me, it's been, I am what's possible. So therefore, I make it possible.
Facts.
And
you're possible
bars.
Pudding. He's possible pudding.
You got bars.
He's the possible pudding.
And so
he likes possible pudding.
Possible pudding. To put it possibly
inside of the pudding, because there was one of those mix. You'd be like, it's inside the pudding.
It's inside
like
the pudding.
Discover
Right.
It's inside
the
pudding.
proof is in the pudding.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Bars.
So basically, that's what I want to get off my chest.
Anything is possible.
Anything's possible. You just gotta go make it happen.
So that's for everybody. That's
don't
like
sleep.
How you feel the pressure.
Notes.
You feel the pressure.
I'm gonna tell you this. This cup didn't exist until somebody thought it.
I know.
That iPhone didn't exist until somebody thought it.
Wheaties didn't exist until somebody thought it.
I got a good one for you. Like I told my grandmother, I knew the world was coming to an end once they started packaging up water. The biggest resource in the world.
Yeah. We used to drink water out the tap when we were kids. We used to drink water out of hose. Anyway.
The hose.
Yeah, now it's like bottled water. But cheers.
I remember in Chicago, the water out the tap used to come out. In Chicago, the water out the tap used to come out cold, like from the refrigerator. Yeah. Incredible. Yeah. So what's up? We wrapping up? Yeah. No, I mean you want to do it? Yeah, Smoke versus Fuego, real quick.
Smoke versus Fuego.
One round.
Yeah,
all right, so this is a quick round. It's supposed to be rapid, but it's never rapid because we always get into
details. We're crazy.
But the point is, we throw out a person, place, or thing at you, and then you guys say whether it's Fuego or Smoke. Fuego meaning you like it.
It's great.
And then smoke if you don't like it. You got smoke.
It's not good.
You don't like it. Okay. All right. So if you like it, it's Fuego. If you don't like it, it's smoke. All right.
So you smoke it if you don't like it.
Yes, you got smoke. It's like, man, that's
fire. Smoke. I like
it.
Oh,
Fuego. All right. So you want me to go first, or you want to go?
You go first, sir.
All right. Joe Biden.
Smoke.
I just want to know. You got smoke?
Smoke.
Smoke. Oh man, everybody got smoke with Sleepy Joe.
Kanye West.
I'm gonna say fuego.
Okay.
Fuego, yeah. I
All right,
agree with the
fuego.
fuego, yeah.
What about Kim Kardashian?
Fuego.
Fuego. Yeah, I'm gonna say why it's
Everybody
fuego.
says Kim Kardashian is fuego.
Well, here's why though.
She's
Here's why though.
genius.
Hustler.
Yeah, she is. She's a
That's
hustler.
it.
That's it.
That's
Exactly.
it.
We run
Hustler.
that. We
Hustler.
understand that.
You have to.
Killing it.
You have to respect the hustle.
Shout out to
Doesn't
Ray
matter.
J. Shout out to Ray J. That boy put everybody on, boy. Shout out to Ray J. Hey, go ahead. You got one more? You got
Yeah,
something?
the American dollar.
To frame it,
What's it worth, right?
right?
Fuego or smoke?
Fuego smoke.
Smoking.
I'll fuego.
Okay.
Smoking.
Fuego.
Why is-
It's still capital. We still gotta
So,
get 'em.
yeah, it's still
Yes.
We gotta get 'em.
Yes.
it means something.
But it's worth 70
Nothing.
cents
It's nothing.
to 20 years now.
Yeah, it's not. It's not
20
has
years
value.
ago, today's dollar is worth 70 cents from 20
$100
years.
is a
Wow.
dollar. Remember, $100 is a dollar.
That's
So I look
crazy.
at it. $100 is a dollar. Just in a grown an
Yeah.
adult dollar bill.
Yeah.
You get
No,
me?
but you just said the fact. It's
No,
20
no,
years
no,
dollar.
yeah,
It's actually
it's
20 years ago. The
70
dollar
cents,
was worth
inflation.
It's worth 20.
Yeah.
You know
It's
what
worth 70 cents
inflation
now.
Is, right?
Yep.
You know what inflation is?
Yeah.
It's 3% every year minimum.
3%
So
every
there we
year.
go.
Count 20 years.
There you go. We know
There you
that's
go.
$6. That's what I tell my son. That's why everything changed.
Yeah.
He's 20, gonna be 21. Everything has changed. $6. You understand? A lot of people, and that's what I told my son. Pay attention to inflation. See, he understood the message.
Y'all take notes, man.
Fuego,
You already know,
babies.
man. Fuego Talk, where we give it to you raw. You already know what it is, man. Shouts to Krista, motherfucking Jones for coming through.
Hey,
Shouts to
thank
my
you,
boy
guys.
Henry from Weed Seas. You already know, man. Check out Weed Seas. What is it online, right?
Wheaties.com, baby.
WeedSeas.com and the
TheHighCountryGirls.com, the highly connected app.
you already know, man.
THC.
You be the underboss, the Apex, my
THC.
partner Hurricane Joe Easy. Salute. Fuego Talk, we out.
And before we end, this is what always gotta leave it with a message of life.
What is it?
Life is like a freeway. You gotta learn to get out the way, or you're gonna get hit by a car.